You wanted something to save, you wanted something to tame. You call my name, you wanted something to train, girl. That you could keep on the chain, girl. Ever since you laid eyes on me, you've been barking up the wrong damn tree. Girl, you tried to tighten up the collar, that's one pill I ain't never gonna swallow. It's only one way this ends. Me running off you on the porch crying. Girl, I don't guess I can blame you for trying to fix me. But that's your fault. Chasing me all night and then sleeping till noon. Gonna do what I do, girl. Hell no, it ain't you, girl. Yeah, I've heard it before and I know that it hurts. Baby, you ain't the first girl who tried to tighten up the collar, clean me up, pull me up out the holler. That's one pill I ain't never gonna swallow. It's only one way this ends. Me running off you on the porch crying. Girl, I don't guess I can blame you for trying to fence me in. But that's your fault. Hell, you brought in this outside dog. Yes, outside dog. Ever since you laid eyes on me, you've been barking up the wrong damn tree. Girl, you tried to tighten up the collar. Up out the holler. That's one pill I ain't never gonna swallow. There's only one way this ends. Me running off you on the porch crying. Girl, I don't guess I can blame you for trying to fence me in. That's your fault. Hell, you brought in this outside dog. Yeah, this outside dog.
Of a model, that's so typical. Body of a Adonis, that's so typical. Treat like a god, ugh, that's so typical. Still modest, so typical. Don't wanna talk about it, so cynical. So cut it out like a umbilical. Don't wanna risk the ouch of the ridicule. It's so typical, visual, I feel like the one. Yeah, I wake up every morning, I'm thankful for my lungs. Cause I'm breathing so good, I know I don't have to run. When you're looking this good, no one can tell you to jump, to swim. Yeah, I'm trying to ride the wave, I'm trying to get me paid, I'm trying to move.
It is time for some football. Welcome into Lumen Field in Seattle. Glad to have you all with us for another dose of NFL action. Kate Scott and Brock Heward here in the booth for you. And Brock, if the build-up to kickoff has been any indication this week, man, we're in store for a good one.
Yeah, we never have an NFL game without the two sides doing a little drawing in the days leading up to it. It's the game before the game. Any edge that you could create, but now, well, now it's the time to kick it off, where you actually take care of business on the field, and you know that both sides are ready to go.
Personnel is out. Everyone's ready to get this one going. And away we go from Lumen Field. That's going to be taken in at the 8. And stopped on the run back of the 27.
First down and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10.
Yeah, here we go. Like that.
First down, here's Dak. And he nearly gave it away to start this game. Almost an interception, but instead, a gift. They get it back for 2nd down. Back to the air, Prescott. Hits him on the end route. him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down.
27.
Results in a first down.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And they drop him with a big hit, but that's going to sting worse for the defense. A big gain, and the chain's moving too.
It's a gain of 10.
First and 10, Prescott. As a man, Justin Jefferson. And they get this all the way down to the 16-yard line.
Gain of 19 yards. Result is
Dak off the play fake. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Isaiah Simmons picks it off. And the Seahawks take over after forcing the first turnover of this ballgame.
intercepted. The Seahawks take over first and 10 at their own 11-yard
Seahawks just
line.
about set. Here's first and 10. Throwing it to start this drive. Throw is there. Trey McBride. Oh, this big guy is moving. Trey McBride. There it is. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks don't need long to take a 6-0 lead. Trey McBride, the touchdown. Jason Sanders to try the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Seahawks will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Visitors, nothing.
The kicking team ready for the Seahawks, and forward they run to send it away. So a rarity for anyone playing penalty bingo. It's a kickoff out of bounds and some great field position starting out. First and 10 from the 41. Play action, Prescott. Finds him over the middle. And this great effort winds up getting them well into enemy territory before he's brought down. New set of downs for him at the 38.
Results in a first down.
They'll run here on first down. Nothing doing on the outside there. No gain on the run. That's going to bring up second down.
So close to a big loss of yards for those guys up front. 1 second sooner, they're going to tackle behind the line. But a stop to celebrate nonetheless.
Back-to-back carries here. And 2 yards is all he's going to get before he's caught. Peyton Wilson getting there for the stop. A less than ideal 3rd and 8 here. Back to the well again. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Call it 1 yard on the run. That's going to set up 4th and 7.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. And the Seahawks take over just shy of the 40. The Seahawks in good field position to start this drive off as they head up to the line. First and 10. They run it with Saquon Barkley. And he's going to have this up and across midfield, partner to the 48. The big play nets him 17 yards. And the Seahawks will have a first down.
First down. First and 10.
Now he'll throw off the play fake. Buying some time right. This is Moss. He's got it. This one's going to move him all the way down to the 25-yard line. They strike for 23 yards. And it sets up Seattle with first down. No doubt they take a repeat of how this game began, Brock, and that play has them on their way towards it.
Scripting for success. They'll keep pressing the advantage, too, until some resistance has got to finally appear.
Finds him on the crossing route. And he's brought down. They're going to mark him at the 14. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage.
And he takes it in. Touchdown, Seattle! The Seahawks get another 6 to make this a 13-0 game. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown. So, Brock, this offense looking sharp here in the first half as they extend their lead.
You know, and when things are going well, sometimes you really just get into a groove. And this is a unit that's putting the pieces together.
And they can go ahead and stay in that huddle. We're at the end of the first quarter. The Seahawks with an early lead. We'll be right back with more Madden Ultimate Team after this. The kicking team ready for the Seahawks, and forward they run to send it away. He fields it from the 8. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Prescott now off the play fake. Bails out of the pocket quick. He's going to keep it this time. And this is going to be out of bounds. Defense catches up to him near that 45. He picks up 15 on the play. And they'll have 1st down.
That is so demoralizing for a defense. You lock things down in coverage. You do everything right on the back end. You need to see the quarterback escape, evade the pressure, and get that 1st down anyway.
Finds a seam down the middle. And he's taken down quickly. Nicely done by the defense. But the catch does get him to the 39-yard line.
17 yards. Result is a 1st down.
Here's Prescott, 1st and 10. Looking downfield, snagged by Arroyo. And he can't escape a quick tackle after the catch. Tackled at the 20.
19 yards. Results in a 1st down.
Working inside the red zone. Almost had 6, but can't find him in the end zone. Incomplete. Tough to blame him for that drop, Brock. Even if it would have been a touchdown, that was a great effort defensively, timing that hit, keeping them from hitting the end zone.
Reaction and burst. You get in the red zone defensively, you'll hear it all the time. You cannot wait. You've got to react. And then you got to burst. And that defender does a tremendous job of breaking that pass up with contact.
We're at the 2-minute warning now from Seattle. 3rd and just 2 to go.
Yeah, here we go.
Dak throwing again. Dumps it off to his running back. Oh, he's trying to get away, but unable to do so. They catch him behind the line on 3rd down.
Not terribly complicated on this one. Just not the 3rd down screen you wanted to run. Little chance they were getting the 1st, and apparently, little chance they were going to even gain a positive yard at all.
All right, down a couple of scores. They want a bigger swing than just 3. They're going for this. They do snap it. Here's Prescott. He finds its target. That's Metcalf. And they come through to stay on the field. That is enough to set this offense up with a 1st and goal. Another throw from Prescott. He's got it. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
And he's in for the touchdown. Well, great work there, Brock. They weathered the storm, and now they've gotten themselves right back into this ball game.
Anybody who's played this game has been here before. The game doesn't start the way you want. You're in a big hole, and all you can do is climb out of it. In the words of Pete Carroll resonate, it's not how you start, it's how you finish.
Seahawks 14, visitors 8.
So here's the kickoff, Brock. Just 6 points now separating our teams. Starting at the 10. He's brought down just inside the 25.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Ready up.
First call here coming from the shotgun. Starting on the ground here with Barkley. And they sense it straight ahead, but the front stops him after a gain of 3.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Gonna lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. From the 31. He's going to loft one deep to the left. Caught at the 20-yard line. All the way, touchdown Seattle. The Seahawks grow their lead just before halftime. Extra point attempt coming from Sanders. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Seahawks bump the lead up to 13 points. The kicking team ready for the Seahawks, and forward they run to send it away. That's going to be taken in at the 8. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. A little less than 30 seconds to go as they begin this drive. First and 10. Here's Prescott. On the move, headed right. Now from the right, he fires deep middle. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. He arrived as the ball did to break things up. And it's going to be 2nd down. Throwing again is Dak. He's looking deep once again. Big gain downfield. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. This kicks down inside the 35-yard line. Now we're going to get an offensive timeout. That's their first. Prescott on 1st and 10. Escapes the pocket. He's got it inside the 10. And it'll be 1st and goal. Stop is made at the 5-yard line. Now a timeout taken by the offense, and we're going to see if they try for 2 plays here or just try to field goal right now. Looking from the pistol, Prescott. Batted away at the line, incomplete. He didn't put it high enough to get it over that line. 2nd down coming up. All right, this is going to be the play that takes us to halftime. The final throw before the break. And it's caught, touchdown! Manage that clock beautifully. Down to the final moments, Brock, and they get the score just before halftime.
That doesn't change the theme of the halftime speech, but I guarantee you it adds some enthusiasm to the tone. That was awesome.
And the kick is good, so they take some valuable points off that lead right at the end of this half. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. Now Brown on to send it away. Xavier Worthy now on the return. Things going well so far. And great starting field position here as they bring him down beyond the 40.
Oh, there's no question about it, Kate. That just infuses everybody. A little more bounce in your step now, both in and out of the huddle. And you want to pay off your special teams that sets you up for success.
The Seahawks in good field position to start this drive off as they head up to the line. 1st and 10.
75!
Off the play fake, he'll throw. That one finds Xavier Worthy. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe.
Part of the reason I leave you pregame, Kate, and get down to that field and watch these guys throw and catch is I want to see their timing. I want to see their anticipation. That is picture perfect right there. A crossing route throwing that quickly tells me these two are on the same page.
And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
What a great sign to start the second half of this offense, because with a lead, well, the ground game becomes your best friend, the centerpiece for this offense, trying to chew up that clock.
New slated downs to approach here from the 40. Play action on 1st down. Flushed out of the pocket. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. He brings up 2nd down.
He did exactly what he was supposed to do on that play. Felt the pressure and escapes the pocket. After that, It's on somebody downfield to get open and give him a target. No one did, and he simply has to get rid of it.
Uh-oh, he can't escape. He's brought down. That sack may change the next play call as it sends him backwards ahead of third down. Now they'll throw out of the gun. Well, his first real mistake, that's intercepted. And they bring him down after the pick and decent return. They worked hard to have the halftime lead, Brock, but now that defense working hard to take it away.
Not wasting any time, are they? You know, they love to say about baseball, Kate, baseball's a game of adjustments. So is the NFL, and especially in the second half. You have all that data from the first half. You want to take it all in, and defensively you want to adjust exactly what they did to take the ball away there to begin the second.
They give it to him again. Hop behind the line here on second down, which is only going to make things tougher for this third down coming up. So a tough spot now. This is 3rd and 9. Dak to the air here. Into traffic, complete. He makes the catch, but is hit before he can get that first down. They say he's maybe a yard short.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, and you can make a play in the open field, keep it short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
And he is stopped a long ways from that line to gain. They force a turnover on downs.
These 4th down runs, it's all about want to and will. Want to keep it conservative offensively, try to move it across, but that defense was having none of it. And now they get themselves off the field.
Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
Well, that's just about textbook defense and how to shut down an RPO. The coverage was tight, the numbers were up, and then the bodies were there to stuff that run before it could get going.
2nd and 10, need to get some positive yardage here.
Ready? 19, 18. Go.
He's going to throw this one. Hauled in by Worthy, right side. On the move, past the 40. Along the right sideline, there's space. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks lengthen the lead at the end of the 3rd. Xavier Worthy, the touchdown. I love plays like this, Brock. Sometimes you just gotta ask your dude, show me what you got, man. Show off those wheels, and he did just that.
Yeah, beauty in simplicity, right?
Yep.
Now, when you run that fly route, you gotta win right from the jump.
And he won't get away. They bring him down. The sack prevents them from adding another 2 more to that lead.
27. Visitors 15.
The kicking team ready for the Seahawks, and forward they run to send it away. Here's a return from the 7. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
First down and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out. Throwing on first is Prescott. Diving right side. Got it. They get 13 on the pickup. And it'll give them a first down. They're set up at the 35 now.
Result is a first down.
Dak out of the pistol. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
Dak off the play fake. To the ground it goes. That's incomplete. DK Metcalf, the intended receiver. And it'll be 3rd and 5 coming up. Chance here for one final play before the end of the quarter. Prescott now to throw on 3rd down. That one falls incomplete and brings us to the end of this 3rd quarter. 3 quarters in the books from this one. This one not out of reach quite yet, but it is a 2-score game to begin the 4th. Down in the fourth, offense staying out there for this.
Yeah, here we go. 47.
Desperation time here.